The Mimic has plenty of bosses segments where instead of getting away from the monsters, you fight back. And this video I will rank them from easiest to hardest. Before ranking them I am separating Nagisa Phase 1 and 2, also Yuri Normal Mode and Nightmare. This boss is really easy. Just like subscribing to the channel. This boss used to be harder on release but they nerfed it for the second phase. You just need to shoot her with a cannon until she dies. You normally get used to shooting. You need to reload the cannon, however, the only way she directly attacks you is with a laser attack. You also die if you let her bite the shit too many times, however you can easily shoot her off. This boss fight might not extremely difficult but it's horribly time-inducing. This is the only boss fight you have the Ancient Fan that helps you. It consists of many phases where she gets faster and attacks faster. This boss has annoying features and it's really hard to stead her. You can't attack her until she roars after a few phases because it will damage you. She also gets this barrier where you can't damage her, also spider webs that trap you. Most of these just make it take way longer to fight her. Phase 2 was certainly surprising but she isn't as threatening as she looks. It can be quite difficult since she can attack any part of the shit and you don't have much room to move around. You can attack her after almost all the attacks though. The boss fight becomes more fun instead of difficult if you get the attack patterns down and spots where she can't attack. You are able to throw katanas at her range and you can attack her anytime like another boss coming up. Like Sagamo, she can freely chase you. Yuri is really fast, however. She can also be more or less difficult depending on solo or multiplayer. You get infinite sprint in solo player but on multiplayer she chases other players. If you don't run away enough she can do a lot of damage. You throw katanas at her which you can carry up to 3. After halfway health she gains many abilities. She has this RNG root attack where she becomes invincible and roots randomly attack you. She can also lunge and deal damage along with her melee attack. A tree can also spawn that rapidly heals her. This sounds really difficult, however she doesn't deal enough damage to be ranked higher. This boss could be the easiest or hardest boss, so to even it I put it in the middle. You wield a shotgun that you can shoot at him easily but you have limited ammo, you have to reload. This boss fight is absolutely awful, not original at all and really boring. He can swing extremely far and has an attack where he damages people next to him. The part where this can be really difficult or easy depends on solo or multiplayer. Unlike most other bosses he has the same amount of health no matter how many players. And since he can chase others on multiplayer it makes it extremely easy. But if you play single player, he only chases you which makes it near impossible. This might be an unpopular opinion but I think this boss fight is insanely difficult. The first phase isn't that bad but it takes a while before you can attack him like Sagamo. The knife also doesn't do much damage. After halfway though he enters the extremely unfair stage. This hat attack and laser attack can instantly kill you and he does it basically every time. It's also way too hard to dodge, however you get it down after playing it multiple times. This was the only reason Nightmare mode was so difficult. She has the exact same attacks as before but much more difficult. She is a bit slower than before, but she does a ton of damage.
もっと素晴らしい目的
There has been multiple times where I had full health then got instant killed. And that's it. Make sure to subscribe and thanks for watching.
ポリスに寄生してくるんだね。本当に自然の声で立ち向かうこの子いるんだ。お前の汚れた魂を消滅してしまう。もっと素晴らしい目的のために生きられるだろう。それは木の実に養分を与え